Two Nerd Girls. I'm FM.
I'm Becca.
And today we are going to be reviewing episode...
Oh my god, 9. And then only one more left. Ah!
Well, we'll fill the void
Yeah.
of amazing writing.
So, wow. Another great episode. I mean, still for me anyway, last week's was the best episode.
Last week's the best episode
Oh my
of
God.
Westworld,
Yeah.
period. But this
was
episode,
pretty intense.
a lot happened.
A lot happened. It was
You
very
know,
intense.
Ed Harris.
Yeah, we got to sort of see his backstory and
We knew
the
that
wife's
the wife-
suicide.
And how crazy that he kills his daughter. I mean, we kind of knew that she was real because of that where they tried to kill a tiger. They did that whole prove you're real thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we had doubts because he was so convinced.
And he was,
that she wasn't real.
He had such doubt that we were like, well, maybe he's real. I don't know, but the problem for me is that I never liked her character. And
so we're not sad when she died.
No, I wasn't at all. I was kind of like, I mean, I don't know if they want us to be sad.
And kind of badass, but at the same time,
backstory.
Compassionate. Had they given her more depth, I think that death would have been more impactful. It was impactful because we're like, whoa, he has to deal with the fact that he just killed his own daughter.
I was gonna say exactly. It's like it was impactful because we cared about what Ed Harris would feel, not about how
the dead body.
Feel. Yeah. Like the impact was much, exactly, was like, oh my god, when is he gonna realize that he killed his daughter? And then when he sees the card, and so, but I don't know. I mean,
but even for him, it's brief. I mean, we do see that he's thinking about killing himself, which a selfish person like Ed Harris, that we've never seen him go to that depth before of self-destruction. But it's kind of a brief moment that he's like, meh.
No, I'm not gonna do it. But it's interesting because when he had that speech to his wife where he was just like, I was never yours, and then they flash back to him with Dolores, you realize that experience with Dolores was it, man. Like, he loved her, and it killed him every time he saw her, and there was no memory.
And he was bringing her to all the family receptions, having her play the piano, seeing her, even when they were at that party, he saw her serving drinks, and then it was like, oh, it's not her.
He will always love her.
He fell madly in love with an AI that instantly forgot him, and it drove him.
And then it drove him to what he said is darkness, where he ended up raping her and like torturing her and like doing all these things to her because ultimately he psychotically loved her, and he always would. That was pretty powerful.
It's also, I felt like we were both leaning when he's opening up his arm, because he keeps rubbing that spot through the whole episode. And if he's an AI, that would be so awesome.
That'd be intense. And
then you're like, when was he? And what did he download? Did he
is this the immortality thing that he's trying to promote for the other thing? Like, is this like something like maybe he in the past was going to die of something and then he put himself in another body, Right,
like at what point does the switch happen? I mean, they may just have a letdown where it's totally not there and he's like, I am real. Real. We're like, that doesn't matter in this AU. This doesn't matter in this world if you're real or not. Because I cried so hard for Teddy.
Oh my god, I know.
He's not real.
What was funny about Teddy was that I actually was more emotional about him letting go one of the Native Americans as opposed to even the death, because
when
that
he
was
starts
old Teddy.
turning back to himself, even though she mind raped him and forced him to conform into what she wanted. She says it was to survive, but it's like, really, you just did whatever you wanted.
We keep on air quoting.
And I love that he was returning back to himself, because that shows it's not programming. Because she reprogrammed him. And he's like, no, this is who I was. And then to get his flashback that even when he was just turned on, he saw her and he loved her
she was
instantly.
cold.
He's like, she's cool. And that's even before, I would guess, a lot of the initial programming, that was an actual...
I said it was when he first woke up,
that he actually loved her. And then...
Oh, man.
Oh, to kill himself because he's like, I'll protect you until I die, so...
Sorry. Oh, God, that was good. But it was a great moment of of him saying, like, I don't want to just survive. I don't want to be like, you know, if this is what it means, like...
Right. What's the point in us reaching this valley if we become just like the people who tormented us?
Yeah.
Right? He's like, then what's the point? He's like, if I have to be this to get there, he's like, it's not worth it getting there.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a great thing for Dolores' character to hear. I'm like... And then also, she has this hesitance when he does it.
It's like
and
jerky.
I think, we were talking about, it's almost like it was so far out of her computing that he could even do something like that. And also that I feel like she has shoved down her emotions and put them in a little box over here because she can survive do this thing. And then I think that kind of cracked her open, and that's the first time we really see her feel
Dolores.
other than with her father, but that's the first time that she like
this was like it jarred a part of her open of like, whoa.
Maybe she realized her love for Teddy, because she kind of realized it before but then mind rapes him, but now it's like you can't get him back, like you did this and this is the consequence. Like
he would rather die than be who you told him to be, essentially, or programmed him to be. That's
right,
pretty
because she took away his free will.
Yeah.
And then that's the same thing she's supposedly fighting for, and she took it from somebody else.
Yeah.
Teddy's one of my favorite characters.
I know. We knew he was dying because we saw him on the pile of bodies and floating in the water, but it's like...
But I was like, that was like a
when's it gonna happen?
Of him. I didn't want to accept that was the real him.
We didn't know when it was going to happen, so to have it happen this way...
I didn't think it was going to happen. I was still believing that was just a duplicate Teddy, because there's a lot of them, you know? I think there's just been like a duplicate.
Yeah.
But at the same time, the devastation I cried was there, but I think it was lessened because I was so terrified they were going to kill Maeve.
Oh, I know.
Before Teddy.
Because Anthony Hopkins' speech was flat out like a "you're gonna die" speech, and we were like,
"I loved you. You were always my favorite." I'm like, oh, that's the things you tell someone right before you die. Yeah, in TV land, that's code for like, you're dead. You're dead. So.
Yeah. So when he said, "I hope you live," or whatever he said,
and he kissed your head.
Oh my God. Jeez. Don't kill Maeve. God, please don't kill Maeve.
Maeve, Teddy, and Ake are my favorite characters.
I know.
And so I was like,
gone. You're like, don't take two in one episode.
At least we still have Maeve. It was like a coping.
Yeah, what did it say on her computer screen? Like accessing something. So I mean, was her like? I mean, can she actually like maybe heal those
wounds? Well, if Anthony
wounds?
Hopkins gives her full override over the system.
But will that like stitch?
I hate
I don't know.
Seeing every.
I'm just hoping that's what it can do.
Scene with her shredded open. Could they just like? Could they put a pillow over it or something? I am so tired.
Because that one guy though was like, "Why didn't you fix her?" So obviously they can. So if she's maybe programmed into that she's like literally stitches herself back together and kills that guy because we can't stand him. And
the guy who cut her open, and then that girl we
and
hate.
Charlotte.
Just kill them both.
Yeah,
and we'll be happy. Go get Ake and your daughter. Kill Dolores
while you're at it.
I just hate that she did that to Teddy. And then
I hate that she did that to the Native Americans first. We were like dead to us. Thank God it was an Ake. Because if it was Ake, I mean, we would have like turned it off. Like I would have been like.
Ake and his people were awake long before Dolores.
Yeah.
What right does she have to kill them first? And then say that not all of us make it to the valley? I'm like, well, they deserve to make it because they were awake way before you were awake.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, we. She keeps saying we. I'm like, it's you and Teddy. You lost all of your crew. Like, all those people you were leading, all dead. All dead. Yeah. And now Teddy killed himself. It's just you.
He killed himself because he would rather be dead than be with you.
It's like, are you still going to say this we when it's you? Like, we made it. It's like, nobody around Dolores. It'll be her and Bernard. She'll be like, hey, Bernard. Bernard is like super non-violent.
It's not like, whoa, I'm just saying.
Yeah, and that was crazy too that he detached himself from.
Yeah, deleted the Ford program.
Yeah, which I'm happy and sad about. I'm sad because I like seeing Anthony Hopkins.
I know. We were like, oh.
Don't delete him. He's such a good actor.
We like him so much.
But, I mean, and I like the idea that he would protect Bernard. Because I really want Bernard to be protected.
I know,
and to have this sort of savage thing that could just pop up and protect Bernard, I like. And Bernard's like, I'll do it myself. I'm like, but you're kind of a teddy bear. Like,
which is sweet because it's like he doesn't want to hurt people, and Ford makes him hurt people.
That's the part that I like, where he's like, I'm not gonna do it the violent way, which makes him worthy.
Yes.
To make it
way more than Dolores. It was a sad episode.
Yeah, it was a sad episode. I was trying to think. I was like, no, there was some.
No, it was all
good. Well, we're glad that Maeve is alive.
Yeah.
For now.
For now, I mean, we're just hoping
good.
In the finale, last time she ended up on the train.
Oh, that's true.
This
that's
time.
Interesting that Ford was like, I had a path for you.
I know.
You got on a train. You got out. You were free.
Which means she was going to get out. Because remember, we were always wondering, like, maybe this is her programming. Like, that's why she can't leave. Like, when she finally was going to be able to. But no, she was going to be able to leave. Like,
she was. Ford wanted her. He wanted. It's so funny. Like, he wanted his favorite out and safe and away on a train, far from all the stuff that he had planned and he was gonna do. He's like, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff here, but you're my favorite, so I'm just gonna put you on the train.
Just leave.
But at the same time, he's proud she came back because she came back for her daughter, and he's like, that's so the daughter I raised you to be.
Exactly.
But at the same time, I get it. I get like wanting to be like, I protect you. You over here.
So that was an amazing episode. We are so excited for the last and final episode.
How are they gonna finish everything?
Oh God.
You know they can't. You know they can't.
No,
they're gonna leave us thirsty. You're like, oh no.
Damn it. But if you'd like to check out more reviews, check out FM's channel.
Ah, yes.
And if you'd like to, I talk about writing on my channel, you can check out my channel. If you want to see more of our reviews,
subscribe below. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.